Alright, so welcome back, guys. What's your first time here? I'm Vision here, Boy Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today, we're giving you guys more of a Power Rangers channel update. Now, Power Rangers Don't You Instant, don't forget to hit subscribe and down below. Hit that bell icon, some more Power Rangers content from me. Moving forward. Now, let's begin. So, today's video is going to be more of an update for the channel in regards to the content I make in Power Rangers now. The channel isn't going away. There is still going to be PR content. I'm not shifting away from Power Rangers. However, this is going to be talking about what you can expect from the channel in 2026 as we exit out 2025 and now enter in 2026. So, what can we expect? Now, like I said, we'll still be covering PR content. So, from what we know at this moment in PR, we'll be going over the media side, the toy side, and stuff in like the comics, because we got a bunch of different stuff going on in PR. So first up, we got the TV show. So there's been a lot going on with the TV show during 2025. As we enter 2026, it is said that they are set to begin filming in June, this coming month. Again, we don't know exactly when, but we will begin shooting, and we'll probably soon to get more details. Again, we don't know the cast as of yet. Well, that'll probably be slowly revealed at some point. I don't know when, but we got that. Now, once filming starts, now this is an interesting one because a bunch of different fandoms, they use drones and whatnot and everything. They go around to filming locations to try to get content to make, or photos to post online. Now, we know they do that stuff kind of with Marvel and DC. Now, PR has never been on that big old level. However, if there are people like who go out there and are finding stuff to promote and whatnot, taking stills or stuff like that while they're filming in London, I will most definitely be trying to cover that. Now, here's the thing though with my channel. I cannot promise a video every week. I try to do that every week. I originally did every Tuesday. That doesn't always follow through, but you can at least try to expect a video from me at least once a week. If not, I do apologize. I'll probably put a update, or if I don't, I'll probably let you know in a post. But I will try to get a new video up every week. I don't know the day exactly, but we'll try to get up a video a week. But as filming goes along, I will definitely be trying to cover anything of filming that comes out, like rumors or leaks. I probably won't show any of the pictures on here, just because I know, especially with Marvel and DC, there's a lot of copyright issues. So the minute you post something, it's stricken down. I don't want to have any issues with my channel. So any stills or anything like that, I won't be showing. I will be talking about it at least. So, if you want to keep up to date with what's going on with the Reboot series, definitely hit the subscribe button down below, because I will definitely, as news comes out, as updates come out, we will be covering them. Casting announcements, filming locations, writing, anything like that, because we did hear rumors of Amy Jo possibly joining the project. Any kind of rumors or news that comes out, I will be covering. It might not be exactly when it drops, but I'll try my hardest to get it out as soon as possible. Again, this isn't my full-time job. I'm not always able to film every day. So, a lot of my videos, some of them are filmed in advance. Some I just can't get to, so they come out long after the fact. But, I try to keep up to date. But, so, moving forward in 2026, as we get more details, as cast announcements come out, as, information slowly comes out about this Reboot series, I will be covering it. Whether it be a trailer, whether it be anything regarding the Reboot series, I will at least in some form try to get a video. Maybe I'll start doing shorts if I can't do a whole video about it. Maybe I'll do shorts for that kind of content. Again, no promises there, but if I don't have a good filming day and I can do a quick short giving you guys that update, I will. It just all depends on my schedule, what I can do, and just my life. But moving on from the Reboot series, because that's pretty much the big thing. Now, then we move into other media formats. Now, at the time of this filming, one of the other big Power Rangers projects is the Ninja Kids project. Now, I think everybody here is at least knows or aware about the whole AI scandal regarding the Ninja Kids web series. If you don't know about that, you've been living under a rock. But, there was a big tobacco going on about the new Ninja Kids project using AI that was supposed to release in October. That never did. And we haven't really heard much news about that moving forward since then. So, what goes on now? From what we've heard, it's pretty much in limbo. So, what goes on there? So, for my channel regarding the Ninja Kids, I wasn't even covering it beforehand. It just didn't seem like it was something I'd be interested in, my cup of tea, just not my kind of project. However, I did kind of join to talk about it due to the whole AI stuff. Maybe I'll check it out if it drops this year. In my opinion, they should just drop it even with the AI. Just drop it, move on, go on with the Reboot series. But as it stands right now, we don't know. It's kind of in limbo. But in regards to the Ninja Kids, I probably won't be covering that unless there's any more big scandals. Maybe I'll do a video about it, possibly when it will air, or if there's anything else to go on about that. But personally, to me, it's just something I don't care about. Maybe you guys do. If you guys do care about that, maybe I will do a video too here and there. I probably won't review the series just because, I don't know. Again, it's just something I'm not into. But if you guys want to, I guess I could. I mean, there's always something there. There might be something there that's worth talking about. I just don't see it really. It just feels like one of those things that'll just come out and should be kind of swept under the rug. Nothing against the people that worked on it. The people who actually put the hard work and energy into that project deserve credit, and I think their credit shouldn't just be shelved just because of some people too lazy and just using AI. I think the people who actually put in the hard work should have their work shown off and, just release it and kind of let's move on from the Ninja Kid stuff. It wasn't going to be that big to begin with, and let's just kind of move on. Now, then we got another medium which involves the toys. Now, as it stands right now, we got the reignition line. I think it was this year, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 2025. But we got the reignition line. And that's been going on and everything, the Playmate stuff. For me, I don't see much going on with toys. I don't think we'll get much toy stuff here. Again, toys are also another thing I don't really cover. I kind of did back in the Lightning Collection days, but they just didn't bring it in as much views, so I didn't really do much there. What we can expect from the franchise. Again, I don't see much. Maybe some more reignition line figures. I haven't heard much news about that. Again, I don't really follow the new Power Rangers toy stuff. So maybe there's new figures. If the Reboot series drops late 2026, maybe we'll get some figures for that. I don't totally see that happening. But, it's possibility. I'm not ruling it out yet. The new Reboot could air this year, but I don't think it will. And if it will, I don't think it's a good idea. But, those are just my thoughts, opinions. But, we have the reignition line. That's kind of keeping the franchise afloat toy-wise. I'm sure there'll be new figures coming out for the new Reboot series. I just don't think we'll see that much from the franchise this year in regards to toys and everything regarding that stuff. Now, moving into the next thing in PR for the overall franchise from what we could see is in regards to the comics. Now, recent news dropped, and I did a video about it a couple weeks back, but news dropped that Boom Studios, I don't know if they discontinued or canceled it, but the Boom Studios comics are ending with Power Rangers Prime issue 16. Now, the writer Melissa definitely did put out a statement saying that I'm going to assume they canceled it because from what she said, she was disappointed she wasn't able to do more with the story and, that it was sad that it was being cut short. So I'm going to assume Boom Studios canceled it or Hasbro did. Again, I don't know which one. It could have been a combo. I don't know. Maybe comic sales were down. I don't know. things are always up in the air with that. I never like to blame Hasbro outright. I know everybody will run and say it's all Hasbro's fault that the comics are ending. We don't know that, and it could just be Boom Studios trying to figure out what they want to do with the comics. We know it'll be ending. I think April with issue 20 with issue 16, so that'll be coming. Also, we don't know. Like this could just be like them ending the Power Rangers Prime run and then starting a new comic book run later in 2026. We do not know. It's definitely a possibility. I always say never rule anything out and take everything with a grain of salt because things change over time. Decisions happen. People see that maybe people aren't happy with this idea, so they scrap it. So you never know what could happen. We could get the Power Rangers comics to continue in a different format. Maybe they come back, just once in a while with one shots. We know they're doing the Ninja Turtle crossover run again. We could see more of those kind of runs, maybe one shots, maybe they'll go into graphic novels. We have seen that a few times. Again, the comic book side of things are up in the air. It's a 50-50 shot, in my opinion, whether or not they 100% are canceled or if they come back at some point. Again, I don't know. I don't work at Boom Studios. I don't know anything. So, it's definitely a possibility. Now, the last one I want to talk about is from what you can expect from PR. Now, this is going to focus mainly more on my channel itself. And for what you can expect from me for PR, pretty much it's going to remain the same. I'm still going to be doing the news and updates regarding the Reboot series. I did kind of delve into some new areas. Some new videos I have coming out soon are some theory videos. I'm always open to new Power Rangers theories. So if you have any fan theories or things you'd want to put down for me to cover, maybe do that. I'm always open to video ideas. So always, if you have any kind of video ideas, suggestion, theories that could be made into a video, always drop them in the comment section because I'm always open to something new. That's even why I don't do a video every week, because sometimes I just don't have an idea for a video. So, I'm always looking for something to make a video about. So I have done, I think, one theory video. I got a couple more coming out this year that I've done or have an idea of what I want to do. I did a ranking video. If you want to see more me ranking other forms of PR, I'm always open to doing that. So if you ever want me to see me do a ranking, I can do that. I've done some season reviews. I did that one of SPD and one of Jungle Fury. If you want to see me do more reviews of certain seasons, always let me know that. With the season reviews though, I'd probably only do the whole of Lost Galaxy through Cosmic Fury, because I just due to the fact that MMPR through In Space pretty much tells an overall arc story. It's like I wouldn't want to just do say Turbo and then jump to say Ninja Storm. I want to if I do the Saban Error, I want to do it all in order. I know you might think that's crazy, but I do have a little bit OCD, so that's there. I have to have it all done in order. I don't know if I'd also do it right away. I do like the other seasons just because they're easier to do with things from Lost Galaxy and moving forward. Just because again, PR has MMPR has over 100 episodes that I know they're only 20 minutes away, but just in life in general with other things to do in life, it just takes a while to get through them. Over 100 episodes with MMPR, and you'd have to go into Zia, which is another 50. Then you got Turbo and In Space that are another 40 something. So it's just doing that is a lot of time consuming. Plus the Alien Ranger miniseries, doing MMPR through In Space is very daunting. So I don't know when I would get into those reviews eventually. But anything else, any singular seasons, even if it's a Neo Saban Error, I'm fine with doing Samurai or those seasons because yes, they are 2 seasons, but they equivalent to the number of episodes for a regular PR season. So yeah, I'm always open to doing season reviews, touching on fan theories, ranking videos. I'm always open to new videos. I've been thinking maybe doing a Power Rangers hot take series where I give like a hot take, or maybe you drop some hot takes in a post I put up. So, those are always some interesting ideas I've had. Um, again, this isn't my full-time job, so I try to do a video once a week, but don't always expect a video for me each week. So, especially if I don't have any like thing to talk about, then I won't have anything to post. So, like, that's why I always say drop some ideas in the comment section. I do try to use some inspiration from other YouTubers that I follow. I'm not trying to copy them. I know people argue that I'm like, stealing their ideas and whatnot. I don't. I try to come up with my own things. I do use like, there's the inspiration bar on the YouTube Creator Studios that I kind of turn to every once in a while. So, like, I'm always open to new ideas from you guys. What I want to try to make what you guys want to see. I don't want to always just make my own thing, especially because, like, I know, like, sometimes, like, you guys want to see something, and then I'll make something that doesn't totally perform well with the algorithm. That's always a big issue, is making content that'll work with the algorithm. So if like there's something you want me to see and want me to do, but then I don't put it out, it might be because the algorithm just isn't working with that kind of content right now. But again, I'm always open to anything. So, from what we can expect from PR over this year in the overall franchise, you got the Reboot series news that's coming out. You got the news regarding the toys, the comics. Is a bunch of stuff coming out this year that is definitely an interesting aspect to see what could happen. But, that's, those are just my thoughts, pains, along with my own content that I wanted to touch on, from what you can expect from me in regards to PR. Again, I always say, I don't know what you guys think about all this. What are you excited for? What do you want me to talk about more this year? All that good stuff in the comment section down below. Yeah, guys, that's my kind of channel update as to what you can expect from my channel in regards to Power Rangers content moving into 2026. As always, if you like this video, give a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon. There's more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. And you can follow me on Twitter, which is linked best section of my YouTube channel. As always, I'm Vision Hairbo Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.